You found the Sharks Broadcast podcast. Subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a 5-star rating.
Really thought I got him good, but I can't find the body. I do a CSI now.
It's 6:29. We have massive flies that fly around the Bob Fuller Media Center.
Yeah.
This one was not one of those,
No,
morphed humongous
Yes,
ones.
we have some house flies. They I swear they look like they weigh 2 pounds.
They do.
They look like...
You can actually see their front paws, doing the thing.
Oh, they look like when you go to a joke shop or a prank shop or something, or you get them all, and you get one of those gross plastic,
they
big
look
ones.
like Jeff Goldblum in transition. Is what they look like.
Yeah, no, they're big.
Oh my God. Anyway, all right. So you were talking about the stupid news story of the day. Those poor people that went underneath the trestle in downtown Dover, and they didn't realize that they couldn't clear the trestle, and boom, big old crash yesterday.
Yeah. Everyone around here is going, yep, 9 feet 6 inches.
Yep. Right. Well, I saved this. We're going to double up on stupid today.
Okay.
I saved this just for you, Train. If you observe Lent, which I didn't realize that Lent was going on right now, but apparently this woman, she lives in Russia, and she said that she is fasting right now.
Oh.
And she's suing McDonald's because the burger ads were too tempting.
Oh, no.
Yep, she's an Orthodox Christian, and she said, so back in April of 2019, this is not happening now.
Oh, well, okay.
She made it most of the way through Lent, but then she saw a McDonald's ad, and she, quote, could not help herself. She said she immediately went to McDonald's and got a cheeseburger, and the woman is claiming it's a violation of the consumer protection law.
Whoa.
And she wants the court to investigate.
I often thought that with their question about fries. You're at the drive-thru. You say to yourself, if I get just their hamburger and I take it out of the buns, that's relative. It's low carb, right? Then they go ahead and they ask you if you want fries. Then you think to yourself, these are some of the best fries on the planet. That would be a shame to say no and refuse them. So I would think that maybe the lawsuit would go that way.
You're blaming the person for asking you if you want fries?
Sure. Somebody has to be, I have to be victimized at some point here with my decision.
Somebody's going to be the victim. Do you know how much she's suing for?
Oh, wow. For a delicious-looking cheeseburger commercial?
Yeah.
What is she suing for
wants
damage?
McDonald's to compensate her for moral damage.
Oh, moral damage. Okay. In the middle of the end of Lent.
Yep. I can tell you it's 1,000 rubles.
Okay. How many rubles in a dollar?
It's about $14.
All right. That's okay. You can get a couple of cheeseburgers for that.
Yeah.
More than a few.
I'm sure that they're going to spend more on lawyer bills than they will on the actual, finding.
All this for $14.
They can't give this woman 1,000 rubles. They can't.
No.
Because then everybody is going to be suing him, right?
Yeah, because they do have delicious looking commercials.
They really do, I gotta say. Some of the talking heads, some of the sports people say that Cam is really behind Mac as far as throwing it into the end zone.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know that I'm going to get confused with those two quarterbacks because they both have 3 letters in their names.
Yep. Put them in the mirror. Exactly the same. CAMMAC.
Oh,
isn't that something?
God.
Yeah, that's going to be. I know that's going to be it. We'll talk about Cam and we'll really say Mac, and then we'll talk about Mac and we'll really say Cam. That's what's going to happen. But it'll be an interesting battle. I really think this is going to be one of those things Cam Newton will not be able to throw any kind of a ball that's off by 5 feet, and then all of a sudden it's going to be Mac.
I know. It's going to be unbelievable. You know what else I watched yesterday? You're going to be surprised.
Okay.
Peyton Manning. They had some special for Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah, well, I no, all I've seen is, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. He had a very funny speech.
Yeah, he did. He's really great, I got to say. But you know what I thought was really funny is that to everyone was coming out saying, he was the greatest, blah, blah, and all that. And Tom Brady, of course, they showed him.
Yeah.
And they said that Tom Brady said that he was very influential on Tom as a player.
Oh, that's very nice.
And I'm thinking, people are calling Peyton Manning the greatest quarterback of all time, of course, but what's going to happen when Tom finally, hangs up his cleats.
Yeah, I think he has a pretty good shot of making it in the Hall of Fame.
I would say yes. I would say yes. It was just funny to hear him call somebody else influential. You know what I mean?
I believe that. I mean,
me too.
That was a premier matchup for, boy, you think about Brady, though. Unbelievable. That was a premier matchup for about 10 years. Yep. And then Brady is still going on and on and on and on. It was one of the guys, Megatron was inducted in, and he was drafted, I think, after Brady won 3 Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. And now that guy's in the Hall of Fame, and Brady is the current Super Bowl champion.
Oh, it's
unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. October 3rd is when the Patriots are going to meet up. Tampa Bay.
All the action right here
wow.
on the Shark.
Oh, boy, what a game that's going to be. We got to check and see how much tickets are for Gillette for the October 3rd game, because that's just, wow. People are mortgaging their house to get to this game. I've got to watch it on my television.
Yeah.
And listen to it on the radio. George Michael coming up next on the Shark.
Your home for New England Patriots football. Can't you tell, the preseason game's kicking off on Thursday night? It's just all Pats all the time. I got my Patriots helmet on over here. It's funny. Around May when they announced that it was going to be Brady, in Foxborough yet again, and the big stories were we're not going to even look at a seat for any less than $1,300. Well, sure enough, I'm going online and single tickets. Again, this is not exactly a terrific price, but you're up in the nosebleeds for $575.
Wow!
So it's not $1,300. A single ticket right now, $575. That's the lowest that I could find.
Oh.
Now, granted, if you had a football, like Brady could not even come close to throwing the football to you if you're in that seat. But, hey, $575, that's a better deal than $1,300.
I mean, I guess it is. Yeah. I mean, if it's something that you really, really want to do, you only live once. You know what I mean? I mean, I have paid mega bucks for certain events that I really, really wanted to go to. But man, oh man, October 3rd. Are we going to shut down the world for this or
I know what? That the ratings on that thing is going to be ridiculous.
Oh, ridiculous. We're going to have all the action right here.
Even, if the Pats have a good start to the season, ooh, boy, look out.
Oh, yeah.
We're playing Miami and the Jets right out of the gate. So if we have a good record, that'll even crank it up more.
Well, I mean, yeah, we got to get Huey in here, too, to do our thing.
I know.
We can do all the analyzing coming up. But I thought that Huey would be rather surprised that I actually listened to some sports talk yesterday. And he might be even a little excited about it, because the day I start learning about the game is the day I start to lose.
That's it.
So
that's what we need. We need you to keep on doing some more research.
Yeah, no.
Get immersed in the things that the people are saying.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen, London. Check out the West End girls.
Have some tea, kicking down tables in a restaurant.
I want to take you, and I want to take Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
My hairdresser. And,
there we go.
And the Boris, of course. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So go ahead. What's your question for today? It's time now for the brain strain.
Yeah, the brain strain. And we've got that gift card to Kittery Trading Post, the highly coveted Kittery Trading Post gift card. No better place to enjoy summer than with KTP. Open daily 9 to 7, Route 1 Kittery online, KTP. Okay. KTP.com. Okay. So this is a fun one. 20% of people have made this very bold move in someone else's home. What is it? And my only clue is it's behind closed doors. It's behind closed doors. And I actually, I did this at Sarah's house.
At
this
my
weekend.
house?
Yes.
What?
This is a bold move.
Oh, my goodness.
20% of us have made this very bold move in someone else's home. What is it?
It's got to be in the bathroom if you say it's behind closed doors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I am afraid. I've got a lot of stuff in my bathroom. It was a new one, though. So, okay. So we're all set. There's not much in there. There's like guesty things.
Yeah, no, it's very nice.
All right. Well,
very
thank
nice.
you. All right. If you get it, you win the gift card to KTP. Good luck at 877-45-SHARK.
I'm show with Sarah and A-Train, rocking the brain strain on your Tuesday morning. And this is a fun one today because I just did this at Sarah's house. It's always fun when you can personalize the brain strain. It's a power move. move. And 20% of us has made this bold move. It's a power move in someone else's home.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about? You get it right. You get that KTP gift card. Gear up right there at KTP. What a great place in the summertime. KTP.com.
All right. 877-45-SHARK. Good morning. What's your guess?
Is it open the fridge door?
No, it's not opening the fridge door.
Nope.
Number 2.
Oh.
Well,
In the
no,
bathroom.
it's nothing specific to body function.
No, but it does have something to do with
really?
that, I would say. You're very, very
All
close.
right.
Try
I'll
again.
Keep listening.
A-Train did that to you. Did he turn over your toilet paper?
What the what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, flipping the old toilet paper roll.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I got in. There was like one sheet left of the existing roll, and I said, I gotta fresh this up. So I did, and I went, wait a minute, this is backwards, and then I flipped it, and it was forward. So technically, I made that move of changing the direction of the toilet paper
Wow.
roll.
I didn't know it was wrong. Somebody had put it in the wrong direction.
No, it was I did when I
Okay.
changed it up.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So
All
I did
right.
Put a
technically
new
do
one
that
on and then
flip.
do it.
Okay. All right. Hang on just one sec, okay?
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Beautiful bathroom, Sarah.
Oh, thanks.
Gorgeous facilities.
Thanks with my own hands.
That's good. I put it in a matter of speaking. That will be my throne of gold in the house next time I visit.
You can stay anytime. Anyway, yeah, I've never done that. I will say, though, that when I was dating back in the day, way back in the day when I was dating, every time I used the bathroom, I would peek in the medicine cabinet.
Oh, check out the medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
That was very, very important.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Just to make sure that it is properly organized, or that there's no weird medical stuff, or
All of those
Okay,
things.
okay.
I just wanted to check it out.
and again like a CSI situation.
Yes, yeah. We got Corey Hart in Boston coming up on the Shark. Talk about another sad story. Let's just bring it down. Let's just
Well-
ruin your day.
We're just talking about things that are happening that aren't particularly happy, but
Right.
I think all in all, this is a happy story.
Yeah.
But it is pretty amazing. Of course, we're all about River Dave Lidstone dominating the news cycle here the last couple of weeks in Canterbury. You know, he's got that
House that he built.
that he
It's
built
with
with
his own two hands. Yeah,
been
yeah.
there for 27 years, and of
Yeah.
course they're trying to get him out of that property, and he ended up going to jail. And then the house caught on fire, burnt to the ground, not much left at all.
Right. That was the end of last week.
Right now, interestingly enough, the Canterbury Fire Chief says there's not enough evidence to determine if foul play was involved in that fire. That doesn't seem possible to me.
It really does not seem possible. But I guess they were I don't know. There were people on the property trying to maybe disassemble the house.
Yeah, dismantling solar panels and the use of power tools to cut the metal off that roof. He says there is no evidence to suggest foul play. It's an accident, he thinks, and the investigation is still going on. So
What a sad story that is.
the thing is,
my goodness.
River Dave's been living with friends, and he just cannot express enough how happy he is with all the
Gratitude,
great.
yeah.
The great vibes that have come his way and the offers. He's received so many offers to live on different properties, but he's pretty stubborn, and he still would like to get to his home back.
You know what he said? I saw him on the news yesterday, and he said, I went into that house with a set of keys, and I'm getting choked up.
Yeah.
I went into the house with a set of keys, and I came out with the whole world behind me.
Yeah, unbelievable.
I mean, come on. Oh, it's unbelievable. And he actually just wants to recover his Bible.
Yes.
That's the one thing that he wants to recover.
Yeah, which sadly I was looking at the kind of the rubble. I don't know. You never know, because there's a lot of pages and there's the thick covers and stuff. But boy, I don't know. It looked pretty bad, that the fire site. So.
Yeah, I did a couple articles on River Dave, and we just hope the best for him. Now. Yeah. It may or may not be his property. That is TBD, I guess. According to the land records, though, in the registry, the land is not owned by Dave, but he thinks it is. He wants to have a surveyor out there to survey the land, which he very well could be right about that. That hasn't been determined yet. So I guess that's kind of an ongoing thing. But, I mean, whether he owns the land or not, I mean, wow, this never should have happened to him. I was so sad when I heard that. I was like, oh no.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out, as far as the investigation, as far as him going back there, or if he just, eventually says, oh, wow, check out this spread. I can do a lot of great stuff here.
Right. He's had about a dozen offers from people who have property and a place for him to stay. So we'll see how it all shakes out. We've got Prince coming up next on The Shark. Lucky person that won the tickets, Train.
It was Jeff of Hampstead. He is seeing Ann Wilson of Heart right there at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom.
Seeing her, dating her?
No, I was going to see her performing.
The way you said that.
Awesome.
It was like,
I know.
Oh, geez.
It sounded like a romantical thing. No. Ann Wilson of Heart will be rocking out at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. All the great hits.
Oh, yeah. We've got more tickets for you coming up all this week.
Here's what's trending on seacoastcurrent.com.
Police at UNH Police, and Durham Police are telling people if you meet someone on a dating app, make sure you do it in a public place after 2 assaults. Maine reaches a COVID-19 vaccination milestone. The Demolition Derby, the circus, the food, it's all coming back. The Granite State Fair returns in September. Details on those stories and more. Granite State Fair, a.k.a. formerly known as the Rochester Fair, that's returning. Just download that Seacoast Current app. Be current. Stay current at seacoastcurrent.com. Shark Sports and weather coming up next.
UBC's Katie Thurston.
Yeah.
She got engaged.
She finally got engaged.
She got engaged on the Bachelorette finale.
That girl, from what I see, she, oh my goodness. Okay, I shouldn't judge. Go ahead.
I'm going to say Columbus Day. I don't know what day Columbus Day even is anymore. But yeah, how about we go with October? How about 10/10? How about October 10th?
Is when she gets married or divorced?
That is when we find out that the engagement has been broken off. I'm going to say that it's going to last. So I give it 2 months exactly. Today's August 10th, 2 months. Yeah.
Okay, well, who did she get engaged to last night?
It was that dude. I don't know. It was the guy with the beard, the big dude with the beard.
Okay,
yeah.
She had like 4. Yeah, 4. 2 of them walked out on her.
I know it.
And then she took the dude with the beard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. No, nothing. Less than, more than, over, under on my October 10th.
Gosh. Well, she didn't really want him, I don't think.
Okay.
She wanted the dude that had his son, and his son was sad. Remember we talked about that?
Yep.
Like the son was like, I know why Daddy doesn't want to be with me. Daddy is just, he's doing something. I forget exactly what the kid said, but it broke his heart.
Yeah.
So he had to go home.
And she didn't like that, the kid took
precedence.
Well,
yeah.
There you go.
The kid, how surprising. His son takes precedence over a complete and total stranger.
I know.
Oh, my God. All right, the over-under. You give Columbus Day?
I say October 10th.
I'm going to say...
Blake Moynes.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say just before the holidays.
All right, so you're going to go longer than 10/10. All right.
A little bit.
Yeah, there we go. We'll have to have a bet on a Maple Square or something on this.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Ed, by the way.
Very important.
Okay. All right. In other celebrity news, did you know there was a time when Joe Perry finally realized that Prince was really a guitar player? I think this is such a great story. He had just finished a set, and Joe Perry went backstage to see him and say hello, and he was all sweaty and all that. Joe says the last thing he wanted to do was like mingle, but he was early in his career, so he came out and he's like, yeah, now I know that you're a guitar player. So he followed him around, and back at the top of his game, Joe Perry again wanted to go say hello to him. Well, it wasn't so easy this time. He had like these huge bodyguards that said, "Who are you?" And of course he got in. He's Joe Perry, but the second time it wasn't so easy. So,
that's hilarious. The first time it was like, "Whoa, Joe Perry's here."
Yeah, right.
And then the second time, who? Excuse me, Perry. No, my name's Joe Perry.
Yep. So there you go.
Yeah. Also, a little quick one. So it was kind of a joke, sort of, back in the '60s about the Rolling Stones. With when they had the gentleman that left, and he ended up leaving them. How messed up do you have to be to get kicked out of the Rolling Stones was kind of the joke. And Bam Margera of the Jackass team,
yes,
he's been kicked out of Jackass. He is now suing the members of Jackass for wrongful termination because
didn't he start that whole thing?
Yeah, he was one of the first ones. Yeah, absolutely.
I really want Bam to get a better life.
Yeah, me too.
Honestly, I do.
Lately when you've seen him on different shows and stuff, it's sad.
Why doesn't he just move on?
But I'm just saying.
I mean, Tom Hanks started with Bosom Buddies. He moved on.
Mm-hmm. If you're,
that was a sitcom. Now he's a big movie star.
If it's just, if you're too wild to be in Jackass, better. I don't know.
You got problems, man. You got problems.
Yeah.
We've got Hootie and the Blowfish, Aha, all on the way.
Nation, who are you? Try to guess the famous celebrities in just 3 clues or less. Everybody put your hands together for your 2 hosts and your 2 players, Sarah and A-Train.
Oh, yeah. Got the theme August, putting the awe in August. These are child stars growing up to be very, very successful actors and actresses. This guy's a New Englander. I did not know that until I just researched it about, 5 minutes ago. I said, hey, he was born in Springfield, Massachusetts. He is 70 years of age, an actor who signed with Walt Disney for a 10-year contract back in the 1960s, where he was in the travels of Jamie McFeeters and Circus Boy. He was once
2 of my favorites.
He was once Circus Boy. This is kind of cool because I think this is a cool clue.
Okay. Something that people would know would be so good.
I would say that he and his famous blonde wife would have been married since 1983, but I wouldn't want to go overboard because they're not actually married, but they've been, pretty much significant others for almost 30 years. He and his very famous blonde wife.
It's got to be Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
And his name is, that guy.
Yep.
Not Goldie Hawn, but Goldie Hawn's boyfriend. Kurt Russell.
Yes, Kurt Russell. Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, he was Circus Boy. Those are good shows.
All right. All right. I never have heard of those in my life.
Disney star. Yeah.
All right. Very good. It's this girl's birthday today, and I got to say, you're going to get this in short order here. She turned 62 years old. She inspired 2 of the biggest classic hits ever.
Oh yeah. So she was owed because of Layla and something.
The other one.
Oh.
Not Patty. What's her face? Not Patty. Not
Patty Boyd.
Patty
you
Boyd.
threw me for a loop. I thought it was Patty Boyd. Layla and
one.
something. Oh.
There's 7. We're talking 80s hits. That Layla would be 70s hits.
Oh yeah.
She inspired 2 80s hits that we play here on the Shark.
Wow.
Yep.
And she is she's only 62.
62 years old.
And there's 2 hits that we play. Mega hits from the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
That have her in it. Uh-oh. I'm drawing a blank.
All right.
Yep.
All I want to do when I wake up in the morning is see you rise.
I wonder what the other one would be, but it's Rosanna Arquette.
Rosanna Arquette.
Yeah, very good. What's the other one?
In Your Eyes, Peter Gabriel.
Oh, wow.
Rosanna Arquette had a brief fling with Peter Gabriel. It was so inspiring to him that he wrote In Your Eyes.
I did not know she had 2 of them, just like Patty Boyd. Wow.
Yep, I know.
That's something.
I'll have what she's having.
Yeah.
Coming up, we get the Workday Kickoff. It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. Time now for the Workday Kickoff. But first, what was your favorite part of today so far, Train?
Well, I loved today's Brain Strain answer and question because it revealed it was kind of a confession time where over this weekend, Sarah, I went to her house and saw our awesome new bathroom downstairs. And when I was there, I made the old switcheroo of the toilet paper roll from the front to back.
Yeah,
I did that. And people, that's 20% of people make that power move.
All right. My favorite part of today are these beautiful zinnias that you brought in. Thank you so much.
That was my ma did all the elbow grease on that one.
I got to tell you, Christy's got a gift.
Yeah,
she should open up Christy's flower shop.
Beautiful stuff. I point and I go, come on, Sarah, and that's the end of what I said. That's the end of. I guess I did physically bring the vase in here with the flowers in it, but I did. I pointed. I went, Sarah.
Oh,
and that was it. That was the extent.
Oh, they're really beautiful. Did Larry have anything to do with it or no?
Well, he wrote O'Till's The Garden of Which They Grew Out of.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question for you. What is the book where if you don't help, you don't get the bread at the end? Remember we were talking about it?
It's The Little Red Hen. The Little Red
Hen?
Not to be confused with Chicken Little. I used to think it was Chicken Little, but it's not. It's the Little Red Hen. She's the one that does all the work, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she grows the wheat and she grinds the wheat into a flour and then makes awesome bread. And then, all along, all her, do nothing friends are like, not I, said the pig. That's one of my favorite quotes.
The Little Red Hen.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to pick up that book and give it to so many people. I just want to give it to so many people. It is a wonderful story. It talks about how if you don't put in the work, you can't expect to get the rewards.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But this is a total gift for me. I did nothing. Wow. I just sat here.
No, I
received flowers.
Beautiful zinnias. I said Sarah would love those.
I love them.
That was the extent of what I did.
I'm going to put them on our shark page.
Oh,
here.
nice.
Yeah, there you go. We got Michael Jackson kicking off the workday kickoff next on the Shark.
The Shark is your